The disturbing truth about what covert narcissists really think. Have you ever questioned whether someone close to you might secretly be a narcissist? We often throw around the word narcissist to describe people who seem self-centered or crave attention. However, genuine narcissism is much more than vanity. It's a diagnosable mental disorder, affecting around 10% of people globally. Within this, there exists a particularly elusive type known as the covert narcissist, who can remain undetected, even by experts. Today, we'll delve into the hidden yet harmful nature of covert narcissism, helping you recognize these traits before they cause lasting damage. If you're in a relationship that feels like a fairy tale but is filled with subtle red flags, understanding the covert narcissist's mindset is essential to protect yourself and avoid deeper issues later on. So, what sets a covert narcissist apart from the more obvious, flashy kind? Both types fit the diagnostic standards in the DSM-5, the guide therapists use to identify personality disorders. To be labeled as a narcissist, a person must exhibit certain core traits: a lack of empathy, a sense of entitlement, shallow relationships, a tendency to manipulate others for personal gain, obsession with fantasies of grandeur, and an unwillingness to acknowledge any fault. The distinction lies in how these traits present. While overt narcissists are boastful and attention-seeking, covert narcissists mask their self-centeredness with a facade of humility or shyness. They may come across as modest or reserved, but underneath, they share the same self-focus as their louder counterparts. Interestingly, covert narcissism is seen more often in women, whereas men tend to show overt traits, though both genders can exhibit either type. Want to explore the full range of narcissism, including the difference between typical narcissistic behaviors and narcissistic personality disorder? I've made other videos on these topics, which you can check out after this one. But for now, let's dive into the covert narcissist, someone who wreaks havoc in quiet but powerful ways. Here are some key signs to watch for. Sign 1. Stirring up conflict among others ***. Covert narcissists often create discord in others' relationships or work environments. For example, if a colleague is a covert narcissist, beware. They may speak poorly about you behind your back while appearing friendly to your face. They might lie to your boss about your work or even take credit for what you did. Their goal is to undermine you, leading others to view you negatively. I've known covert narcissists to spread false information to a partner's new significant other, who may not yet see the narcissist's true colors. The new partner might trust these lies and relay them back, sparking conflicts. When someone attempts to harm your reputation behind the scenes, know that they could turn on you next if you remain in their orbit for long. Sign 2. Pretending to need help while manipulating you ***. Covert narcissists often present themselves as needy or helpless, prompting others to empathize with their supposed struggles, like being unable to pay bills or manage responsibilities. They don't always directly ask for help. Instead, they'd frame their situation as though it happened unexpectedly, subtly nudging others into assisting. This manipulation often leaves their supporters feeling misled, questioning themselves with, "Did I do something wrong?" The covert narcissist's real goal is to take advantage of others' goodwill for their own benefit. Sign 3. Using passive aggression to exert control ***. Passive-aggressive communication is a hallmark of covert narcissists. When they want something, they often won't ask outright, but instead hint at their desires indirectly. For instance, they might say something like, "I'd enjoy doing this. What do you think?" in a way that pressures you to agree. They'll imply that you should help, and then subtly devalue any input you provide. Paired with a victim mentality, this can sound like, "Oh, I know that handling chores is my job because you're the breadwinner, so I'll always end up doing it." They use this approach to guilt trip and manipulate. Recognizing passive-aggressive statements like these can help you avoid being controlled by their subtle tactics. Sign 4. Feigned empathy and affection for animals ***. While covert narcissists may seem empathic, claiming things like, "I cry at movies all the time," their empathy is only surface level. True empathy requires more than understanding someone else's feelings. It involves genuinely caring, which narcissists struggle with. They may possess cognitive empathy, an ability to intellectually recognize emotions in others, yet lack the depth of emotional empathy, using what they learn to manipulate rather than connect. Covert narcissists sometimes show exaggerated affection toward pets, especially dogs, creating an illusion of warmth. Children raised by such individuals might even feel neglected if more attention is given to pets than to them. Narcissists are drawn to animals that offer constant admiration and loyalty, fulfilling their need for validation without the complexities of human relationships. Sign 5. A combination of fragility and charm that masks their true nature ***. Covert narcissists may appear sweet and insecure, projecting a fragile charm that initially seems endearing. Meeting them for the first time, you might think, "This is such a nice person." It often takes a while to uncover their underlying motives. One red flag is in their compliments, which may feel more like disguised criticisms. For example, they might say, "You look wonderful today. Last time, I was really worried about you," leaving you wondering, "Did I look terrible before?" These backhanded compliments subtly chip away at your self-esteem while they maintain an appearance of kindness. Such comments can be disorienting, and others may dismiss your concerns, saying, "You're reading into it too much." That was a compliment, making you second-guess yourself. Over time, this erodes self-confidence. Sign 6. Using self-deprecation to seek validation ***. Covert narcissists often put themselves down with an underlying aim to be contradicted and reassured. They may downplay their accomplishments or abilities, clearly hoping you'll respond with praise. For example, you might visit someone's meticulously clean and well-decorated home and express admiration, only for the host to say, "Oh, I'm a terrible housekeeper," and have no sense of style. Despite the obvious effort or design skill involved, they want you to respond with admiration, like "Your home is stunning, you have amazing taste." This self-deprecation isn't genuine humility, but a way to elicit compliments. Talking about narcissism can be challenging because it often leads us to question, do I act this way? But the defining trait here is a consistent pattern of behavior aimed at controlling others to gain praise, rather than genuinely wanting guests to feel welcomed or comfortable. Sign 7. The double life of a social chameleon ***. When you get close to a covert narcissist, a glaring contrast emerges between their public persona and private reality. For instance, they might present themselves publicly as someone who never gossips and detests idle chatter about others, even claiming, "I wouldn't ruin anyone's reputation." Privately, however, they may gossip maliciously and work to harm others' reputations with shocking ease. If you're close to someone like this, a friend, business partner, or family member, you might find it difficult to explain their behavior to others. Since people often only see their charming side, they may dismiss your concerns, leaving you feeling isolated and doubting your own experiences. This dynamic can be devastating to your self-esteem, making you feel like you are in the wrong. Sign 8. Deep-seated envy and resentment ***. Intense jealousy and envy are defining characteristics of the covert narcissist. Unlike healthy ambition, covert narcissists are consumed by resentment, often feeling, "I deserve that." They don't. They want what others have but don't want others to have it, often focusing on physical appearance, achievements, or social status. In public, they may hold back their envy, but privately, it seeps through. Female covert narcissists, in particular, may fixate on others' looks, fitness, or success, often downplaying others' achievements as mere luck or unfair advantage. They'll compare others' success with their own struggles, positioning themselves as the ultimate martyr. "I do everything for everyone else." This victim mentality, accompanied by bitter jealousy, is one of the clearest red flags of covert narcissism. Growing up around someone who believes they deserve special treatment, while others don't, can make forming genuine, close relationships very challenging. Over time, you might start to feel that life is unfair. If a close person consistently doesn't meet your expectations, it's natural, and sometimes necessary, to start questioning their intentions. You might assume that others act similarly, But this isn't always the case. Some people may offer praise for your efforts in public while undermining you in private. This behavior doesn't just damage your trust in that person. It can make it hard to trust people in general, which is truly unfortunate. Recognizing covert narcissism is essential because this type of personality often goes unnoticed. If you're feeling uncertain about someone close, like a partner or family member, who doesn't fit the classic narcissistic mold, for instance, they don't constantly seek praise or attention, they may still be a covert narcissist. This form of narcissism can be just as harmful as the more obvious type. If you're dealing with a covert narcissist, there are plenty of resources and videos available that share strategies for managing these difficult relationships. I'm also preparing a video specifically about handling a narcissistic parent, which may give you further insights. I hope this video has been helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll also link to related videos here for more information.